giving it to you real raw reggae.
And how many videos I can
I got a special guest on my left. I'm going to let him introduce himself, man. Who do we have here today?
Keving Gates. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Keving Gates.
So I'm going to start off like this. Something that was probably very small to you meant a lot to me. Okay. I think it was April 2023.
My last time when
I didn't think you remember that. So I'm
going to be honest with you, big brother. I don't forget no faces. I'm not good with names, but I don't forget no faces.
I feel you.
That interview, I appreciate that. That interview was meant so much to me because I interviewed you. I didn't know I was going to interview you until 10 minutes before that. I had no preparation. I didn't study for that. That was just, hey, you want to interview Kevin Gates? Yeah. And I did it. And the way that you, was just so...
Be family, show up, be present, but most importantly, be ready. I've lived the last 8 years, going on 9. No, I'm on 9 years, bro, of trying to break in the music industry. And I hate admitting that because some people hear that and they think, you must really suck. And I guess for at least for 2 of those years, you could probably say maybe that's applicable a little bit, somewhat. But anything you do, you get better at it. I'm a living testament to that. And I have gotten better. Glory be to God. But that being said, I have lived my life off of staying ready. Always. I make music like if I'm getting paid for it. For the last 6, 7, 8 years, you would have thought I was getting paid. The first year, this year and a half, not so much. I was dropping tapes. I was loyal, but I wasn't at it every day. I'd hit the studio. I'd go strong for weeks and weeks and weeks, finishing a tape, get 18 songs, get a skit, have an idea, put it out, get away from the studio, start working on the next project, and get right back to it. But consistent, day in, day out, writing, beats, something to do with music every single day of my free time when I'm not working. So I'm a living example of stay ready, because all it takes is one. I also live by that. All it takes is one. First of all, God can do anything. In a moment, a miracle can change your entire life. Pardon me, I like to be honest because that's my faith, but I don't like to push my faith on someone else. If you're not at that place where you can stand in faith, well, stand in the practical. And the practical is that all it takes is one. And at any moment, something can change. That one call, that one person that finds your music, that's scrolling, anything you do. Stay ready. Keep working. Work like you get paid for it right now. And you're doing yourself a justice because later on in the future, ain't no different. I'm still going to be working day in and day out. Only difference is now I get a check weekly. Residual income, that's the only difference. But I've been doing this. This is what we do.
To talk to, and it was just so beautiful the way it came out. I just want to say that was one of my favorite interviews I've ever done. I've done like 500 interviews. So before we get into this, I just want to say thank you for giving that moment and sharing that moment with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for giving me the energy and the platform to be able to display that type of energy. You know, it's all about energy, you know. I respect men. I don't respect money, so I just move off of respect and respect alone. That's it. Yes, some people, you got to overlook them because they don't even respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. So, I mean, I appreciate
you just got started and, bro, it's cooking.
For being you.
Well, for sure. I feel like so many people appreciate you for being you because, once again, I talked about this last time, but I was interviewing people outside, asking who they was coming to see. Everybody saying Kevin Gates from all different types of backgrounds. I mean, like I said, white, black, whatever, everybody. Not everybody has that fan base. I feel like you got a very diverse fan base. I have reasons why I think you have it, but I want you to...
I know why.
Yeah, I was going to ask you why.
When you say diverse, the only diversity that I see when I meet people is real or fake. That's it. It's nothing else.
That's how he should look at it.
Like
from his point of view.
We try to separate ourselves by the differences, but the differences is what make us beautiful. Like you look at all the differences, and that's what make us beautiful. But like it's only 2 type of people: it's real people and fake people. I said this before in another interview. Real people do real things. Fake people do fake things, and that's just how I live my life. I don't allow myself to get caught up in somebody else's opinion about another person. Like I tell everybody, can I use profanity?
Yeah, dude. Yes.
All right. The only person, Nobody can make me not fuck with you. The only person that can make me not fuck with you is you. That's it. That's all.
Right.
To add on to that, I think why, and it's
I want to touch on that because I learned that at a young age, and I'm glad I did. Nobody could persuade me how to behave with a certain individual except for that individual. You could tell me they robbed you, they're shiesty with their numbers, don't trust them, stay away from them. And don't worry, I'm taking heed, I'm listening, and I'm taking notes, and I will be mindful. I'm not going to walk in, and it's appreciated. It's more than appreciated. If I can never do the same for you, I will look out for you and give my experience with someone on a matter. But am I going to stop seeing that person and cut them off because you said so? No, I have to deal with individuals how they deal with me. That person might have looked at you a little differently. That person might have seen something you did to someone else. That person may have done what they did to you because they heard of something you done to someone, or they didn't respect you because when you approached them, you weren't as respectful. That being said, if this person is showing me good energy, giving me respect, more than just their words matching up, but their actions are honorable, I'm going to deal with that individual the way I choose to. And I don't think you should go out your way to try to see to it that someone does different. I think they should give you their advice. They should give you their experience. That's what a real person, real friend, real genuine love for you would do. And that's it. As opposed, now, I'm not speaking on the matter of wifing. That's always going to be different. And I know they're going to, oh, how's that different? It is, bro. If someone comes to you and says, yo, she gets around, bro. She gets around. She done mess with this person. When she was done with him, she ended up breaking up with this guy because she was cheating with him and the neighbor. And she messed with the brother a couple years down the line. That's different. You choose to go and wife that, don't be surprised. But that's different. That's a character flaw. Repetitiously. Day in, year after year. That's who she is. She's telling you who she is. As opposed to an experience you had, a moment of anger. Maybe he took you for what you had, and that's not his character. He was just down bad. Now, mind you, doesn't mean he can't be that exact person and go there real quick. So maybe it's best I do stay away or watch him or just don't do business with him. But I'm not cutting someone off just because you had I don't want to call it a fallout, because a fallout is different. If my big bro tells me, be careful with this guy, me and him fell out for such and such, maybe I'll definitely distance myself. I have no reason to disrespect, but I'll distance. But as far as like just a situation that wasn't left, doesn't mean it's not right for me. Doesn't mean it's not right now.
With realness, why people I feel like connect with you is that you're very vulnerable in your music. And I feel like vulnerability doesn't like, it transcends culture. It transcends race, everything. And the fact that you are yourself unapologetically, like you'll tell anything in a song. And I feel like people really appreciate that and vibrate with that. I don't know if you get that, but that's what I feel like your vulnerability also connects with people very deeply.
Yeah, that's crazy you said that. And it's crazy what I'm about to say. I got an old rap song where I say pain, but I don't think they hurt as hard as me. I had bumps on my ass from a dirty toilet seat. And people, when I dropped the song, people was like, man, how you could say da-da-da-da? But I noticed that it, like me being vulnerable like that in the song, it made me and other people start exhibiting better hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And I said that like way back in 2007. But it's crazy that you said I'll say anything, because I was thinking about an old song where I just say anything. But it's other people that's going through what you're going through when you just tell the truth.
Someone who comes to mind, another artist, just off top, not saying there's not a lot, that bring that energy. Core from Philly, he was definitely raw with his, as far as being vulnerable. He was giving you what he was going through. If it was in the mud, he was in the mud. Core was a bit of an inspiration in around, like I said, I've been at this rap game for years, because at a time where I thought I don't want a music video unless I have a good budget. I don't want to keep pushing out content of me rapping on a visual unless it looks good at that time. But then I'm hearing this rapper who I'm saying, yo, he's good, and I'm giving word of mouth and telling people, putting them on. So if I could respect another artist is doing it, and I don't know him from a can hole in the wall, how can I not respect the fact that in my situation I am where I am, I don't have the best, and show that? And he slowly, as he progressed, you seen it, the elevation through his videos, they got better, his music, the beats, selection, things, and so forth. And that's just a part of the game. But definitely Kevin's one of those who's gonna be truthful, honest, and raw. And that's a quality you have to respect. By the way, I like that Kevin's keeping that alive. It's been a long time since I heard an interview where a rapper stops the person interviewing them to quote a couple lines from his, couple bars from his verses. And Kevin's done that quite a few times in interviews. And I like that he's keeping that alive. Salute to Kev. But you got guys like Joe Rogan who are going to be truthful and honest, but still have a slight, very small PC to their honesty and their vulnerability. As opposed to guys like Kevin and Joey Coco Diaz, guys who are going to give it to you raw, authentic, exactly how they felt, exactly how they thought it. Like it or not, take them or leave them.
A hip hop head. Like, I really love lyrics, and I love when people are honest. And it's a rapper from Tallahassee named Bobby Fishkill. He's a very honest rapper. He'd have said the same thing. Like he said, I remember growing up eating a red thing around bologna meat. Or he was saying he was going to school smelling like pee, and he said he had to use his daddy's string to, like, you know what I'm saying, like to wear big pants and stuff.
Mustard, re-wearing them clothes. Them clothes mildew because of that sweat, because our body has salt, so it mildew in the clothes. When you wear your uniform like 3-4 days in a row, it's gonna have a smell.
Yeah.
Saying that in a song, it take a lot. I feel like
It does.
Everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody kind of wants to like talk about the glitz and the glamour. One of my favorite bars is a Trick Daddy bar where he said he wanted to buy a Benz, but he was 50 grand short. Everybody now, they got 50 grand more to, you know what I'm saying, to buy the Benz. Everybody want to buy the Benz. So I just want to say I appreciate you for putting that reality and truth all the way from 07 to now in your music.
I mean, I'll take a Honda. Now, if I'm flexing, then I'm gonna pull up in something nice. But you know, my get around, my day to day, I'm in a Honda or my pickup truck. That's me. That's what I like.
Yeah, that Trick Daddy, I get how it resonates with you, and it does fit the conversation. But that Trick Daddy bar is more like sexy humble. We're talking about real humility, like the type of bars you say, and it's like you gotta wear that wherever you go. People that don't like you, that's the first bar they want to bring up. The type of bars that you're like, whew, we can relate. But I don't think I would have said that in a song. That's the type of energy you can't do nothing but salute that. You're living your truth. Authentic, unapologetically.
I got a little pickup truck, a little TRX, a little Ram truck that I just move around in. You know, that's my day to day. I mean, that's what I like. Now, if I'm flexing, I might pull up in something like that. But I'm a country boy, so you know, I could do a lot with a little.
Facts.
You being a country boy, that's a perfect transition into one thing that I did want to talk about was your. I feel like you got a lot of country influence in your music, and being from Louisiana, I don't know too many rappers that have a lot of country, I guess, like twang in their music. Where did that come from
Country
with
twang.
you?
I wonder where bro's from, the interviewer. Country twang.
What you talking about? My voice?
Yeah, like your voice, like something like hard for satellites. Like that sound like it's damn like a country rap tune.
Satellites.
I talked about this a long time ago. When I was in prison, I wasn't able to catch no rap stations. So all I was listening was soft rock and country and things of that nature. So I used to make songs to what I was listening to. And it seemed like a curse, but it really was the blessing.
Right.
Like adversity is what builds character.
Right.
So that's a beautiful blessing that happened to me. And when you're going through it, it don't seem like it. It seems like, man, when this gonna be over with? But when you look back, you like, damn, like that really was a blessing. That built me. That made me better. If it ain't rough, it ain't us.
Blessing people with the with this brand new coffee, man. Can you talk about this?
Yeah, it's a blend of. I'm a copy.
I mean, we're already here. I know I done stretched out a 10-minute video to 20, maybe more. But we might as well touch on that. That's a key element that's a key gem to go ahead and pocket that and hold on to that for future reference. At the time of adversity, it ain't gonna feel like a blessing. But it be exactly those moments, bro. It's exactly those situations that you say, I hated every minute of it. But low-key, it was a blessing. It was forcing him. He was forced to not have the instrumentals or be able to go get them CDs and just take away the... He had to rap to these beats he probably wouldn't pick, and even if he would pick, they were all over the place. So he's growing, he's developing, he's catching cadences, he's stretching his flow, so to speak. It's interesting. It's interesting how life is, bro. In a moment, it doesn't look like it can... If someone told you this is gonna pay off one day, you tell them, bro, I don't need the payoff. I just want better right now. But it ends up being a blessing in disguise.
So a lot of people probably don't, if you don't just drink coffee.
But you can only know that and find that out if you make it to the finish line. Stick with it.
It's in different roasts, and like every time I go somewhere, I want to taste like how these people coffee taste or how these people coffee taste, and it's just a lot of my favorite little blends just all mixed together in one, and it's like my own little blend, like a generous ritual. Like I gotta have coffee. I mean, I ain't gonna say I gotta have it. Yeah, I gotta have it.
I ain't even no coffee nigga. I want to try this.
It's not even that I'm addicted to it. It's me connecting. It's like me connecting to my roots, because it's a ritual. Like even when I get my coffee, like I pray before, like Bismillah before I sip. So it's not that I'm doing this out, I'm addicted to it. It's just like me reconnecting with my grandfather, my grandmother, like all the old people, they drunk coffee.
Yeah.
And you just walk up to them and let me get a little bit. And that's how it started. And my poor baby, he ain't number 9 years old, he on the coffee now. And that's what me and him do. I don't give him that much though, but you know, he drink a little coffee before he go to school in the morning.
Hey, I appreciate you coming through. I know you got to get out of here soon, but I do want to leave you with this last question. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I know you did an appearance on AEW TV, I think it was like a couple years ago. I haven't seen you talk about that after that. I was very curious, how did that come about? Did you reach out? Did they reach out to you?
Good
because
question.
I'm not gonna lie, after that, I was like, we might need to see Kevin in the ring after that, man.
To be honest,
Very
Got the
honest.
t-shirt.
it just happened like
Party
that.
Boys.
I was in alignment and it just happened. It was beautiful, like that I got the experience there, but
Yeah.
it just happened. It was in alignment with me at the time. I can't explain it.
Fair enough.
The new project I got coming out, Luca, Brasi 4, then I got another project after that coming out called Don't Know What I'm Doing, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I'm on the right path.
That's right. That's
Be
right.
in the wrestling ring next year, we'll never. You don't even know. It's just your path.
I don't know, it's about what's in alignment for me. If it feel right, I could be in a meeting, they talking about $1 billion, but it don't feel right. That was that thing. They had a thing, an app that this dude was trying to get me to participate in. And I just always joke when somebody tell me about something to invest in. I'm be like, we're going to make a whole bunch of money. I got that from Juicy J.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, we're going to make a whole bunch of money.
Shout out Juicy
Like,
J.
yeah, we're going to make a whole bunch of money. But something didn't feel right about it. So I saw the dude like a couple months later, and he told me the whole company went bankrupt. It just ain't feel right. It wasn't in alignment with me. So if it don't feel right, I'm not going to fuck with it.
And we'll leave it at that. If you got any last words, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah,
Luca
for those of y'all that don't know who I am, my name is Keving Gates, and I would love to be your favorite rapper one day, if possible. You know what I'm saying? If not, that's cool, but I would love to be your favorite rapper.
This man has my favorite ever XXL freestyle, by far. Very, very good. So go check out Kevin Gates.
I agree.
I'd rather stay and stack, run to work, but they ain't never pay it back, but I for them could get down dirty, could go and touch them up their mama like my mama, so that'll kind of fuck her up. Yeah.
Low key. Hey, we will get to that later.
I'm just saying though, but and I hate to say that because I do a lot of fasting. Like, I fast a lot. Like, I only eat once a day. And when I really need clarity, I might go 2-3 weeks no food because I need that mental clarity, that cognitivity. So if you owe me money and you gaining weight, that's a sign of disrespect, homie. But a lot of people don't look at that like that.
Took a turn.
Because I want for my brother what I want for myself, and you respect a man how you paying.
Hey, on that note, we'll clean it up right there. I appreciate you coming through. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Y'all holla at your boy.
I mean, if that last part was a little too graphic.
No.
Hey, he kept it in. Graphic or not, it was you, right? he mentioned satellites. At least I think someone did. I think it was the interviewer. Most likely it was. Satellites 1, I think he gave us an unreleased little clip of Satellites 2 on the way. Hopefully it's on Luca Brasi 4. Satellites 2, and I want to do a segment. The reason I mentioned that, I want to do a segment where I'm giving you the 1 and 2, part 1 and 2. I already have a bunch of songs put away that I'm going to do it. So like, comment, share, subscribe if you're looking forward to that, where we'll just break down part 1 and part 2s of different artists' songs that they themselves have labeled part 1 and part 2, and we'll talk about it and see which one is better. I can't wait till I'm able to go live with y'all. I gotta chop these videos up and fix them. And shout out to Keving Gates, bro. Shout out to Keving Gates. He may not be your favorite rapper, but if he's not up there, then you haven't heard enough songs by him. The Cypher that was mentioned in the interview. Why not? Everybody the love they deserve. Chance the Rapper, Isaiah Rashad, August Alsina.
Lot of grievances in which tells on the wrong niggas. K's sound like greyhounds, they long-winded. Weak start, high school sweetheart, what's wrong with them? Black snake, moan, trait, 8 long as bone tissue. Lay on side my son and he like, daddy, what's wrong? Few elusive habits won't consider marriage, I'm gone. I've been shot, I've been stabbed, head like cheap liquor. Slipped and got back on my feet like sleep Phillips. I done lost my money gambling, loud mouth rambling. Did a lot of lying till my women couldn't stand it. Nigga killed my brother, so I took him from his family. Went and got some tears in my face, now I'm branded. All I ever wanted was some money like Sandy. Louis Vuitton shades for my dame like fancy. Sweet face, then I lick a like nasty. But I ain't like a boyfriend if you was just asking. Cash.
Wait, who is this? Hey, yo. Wait, I don't know. I'm doing this double XL shit. I can't really talk on the phone right now. Smack called me. I was getting some head. He said, come do this double XL cover instead. I said, for sure, bust the on the bed, busting out in the head, told me when and where and it's dead. In the moment feels like a rush, don't it? Me hopping on a plane to fly to New York with no advance from my non-existent label to spend money I spent funding my tour in Europe. Paid for myself with a bunch of niggas labels, probably paid for the spot. I don't know, maybe not. Could have been genuine. I left Mr. Rogers in the hood, told him why these niggas is broke, boys. They need reassembling. I'm Wimbledon, used to be internet, now I'm a free man like Morgan, free agent, 3 agents, an A&R man, and a midget on my foreskin. Hey Kobe, tell me how my ass takes. They should say my shit for the outtakes. I might take everyone out, flee the scene with the murder weapon and a dick in your mouth, feet on your couch, and my middle fingers up with my spot, cause I don't know.
Alright, time out. Whether or not Keving Gates was feeling it or just feeling the vibe after he just snapped, that's neither here nor there. But it must be said, Vic Mensa can actually rap.
All day, and I be in my shine, the bright always, and I be on the burn on the block all day. I'ma hustle all day, I'ma hustle all day. You know I'ma grind, I'ma hustle always, and they be in my shine like a light always. You know I'ma grind, I'ma hustle.
Rashad's like, yo, we didn't practice that. He got this, alright?
I'ma hustle all day, I'ma hustle all day, yeah.
I'm on this double XL, getting this paper. What I told her, she was slick as a fox. Sweet as the cadence, tell me, baby, you gon' love me or not? With my in the mouth, I'm just chilling, my eyes glued to the ceiling. Just imagine getting closer to God. My uncle tried to stand on money that grab on something that have no knots and have no nothings and can't afford that. Swerving, just left service with Merlin. The drummer got a busy, this tenant, this car service, server junkie, maybe family or something. Die sad, that math is be exquisite when we pimping them. Don't touch the cabinet in the kitchen unless you working them riches. Hold up, but we continue, we ain't washing no dishes. Laughing niggas laughing to the cashier. I don't really give a ready to act the passport, should not crash it. Told her you get it, nigga.
And now y'all know he can rap. Chance, he is a monster.
Yeah. Young black boy, how you got the label scared? A&Rs be like, Channel, you ain't playing fair. You gon' set a bad example for the average bear. You a yogi, you should auto while in chop position. I be like, nah, these my sons, this prenatal care. I'ma show them how to make it here and make it fair. Take it there, you could kill me and I ain't gon' care. You was just an ankle weight, lighter than some angel cake, sweeter than some maple syrup. Easier than Ableton. Make a play, then make it player. Make them play it. Just don't count the sheep
before they hatch, or your chickens for your eggs, eat before you say your prayer.
I'ma grind, I'ma hustle all day. And baby, I'ma shine like a light always. And I be on the block outside all day. I'ma hustle always, I'ma hustle always. And I be on the grind, I'ma hustle all day. And baby, I'ma shine like a light always. And I be on the grind on the block all day. I'ma hustle all day, I'ma hustle all day.
I mean, I don't think it's up for debate. I really don't. I wouldn't say it wasn't close. Everyone here can rap. That's no question. But Kevin got it. Sweet.
Like I got this song that I never released that pain and suffering experience in my whole life. I used to pray to God, but he probably won't reply. Could you send someone to me if you don't mind? Stay by my side and stick it out for the long ride. Have you ever needed somebody? Tired of being broken, wanted to be somebody? My heart too genuine and make it difficult to trust. Victim of this cold world and it get difficult to trust. But it got a hard beat to it, and it make me do that extra sick. And I'm really talking to myself on there. I'm like, my grandmother put her arms around me, told me be more careful. You know, just could you do me a little favor if you listening to this message? Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't no blessing. Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't special. Don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't special. I say, don't you ever let nobody tell you ain't special. And it's just like, it motivate me because it's like, I'm speaking on myself.